Here at cage side with my colleague in crime, Steve Perkins. Steve, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, doing pretty good, man. We're going to send off to Joe Guy real quick. Calling out the fighters for the first fight of the night tonight.
Cardell Williams, Kong submission. Cardell, no stranger to the fight game. He's going to be ready to fight tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, Cardell's making his pro debut tonight. Former amateur fighter, he's fought here in San Diego, all over Southern California. He's taking some fights back. I remember talking to him. And little cool facts about Cardell, Greg. He's going for his already graduate. He's doing his master's here in a couple of weeks. And good for him. He's getting ready to make his pro debut tonight. Hoping for that W, his first win as a pro.
Oh, absolutely. Always glad to hear that fighters are looking to better themselves, not only inside the cage, outside the cage. I wonder if we can do an interesting fact somewhere down the road on how many guys we graduate out of college, huh, Steve?
There you go. How many XFS fighters graduate from college? Maybe Cardell will be the first one.
He certainly has all the makings of a great fighter as well as a scholar in his future life.
Cardell fighting out of the red corner.
Ben Lagman over there giving him a little pre-fight instruction, making sure he's ready to go.
Fighting out the Randy Jones blue corner. Fights for Team Quest.
Another pro debuter here, Steve Brandon again. No stranger to the cage. 10-4, I think, is an amateur and fighting out of Endo's camp up in Murrieta, so you know he's going to be ready.
Yeah, Team Quest is obviously known for their wrestling. Big wrestling background on their Team Quest. These are two solid wrestlers, man. Both fighters are making their pro debuts tonight. Amateur fighters, this is going to be a tough, good fight tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. And our veteran referee, Ben Lagman, giving each fighters the last once-over.
And Cassandra exiting the ring now. And Big Lagman in the middle of the ring. Both fighters look ready. Judges are ready. Here we go, man.
Here we go, here we go. Ah! Cardell says, I'll have none of that.
Touch gloves,
that could be a daunting factor somewhere down the road. But Cardell looking like he's pretty comfortable in the cage right now.
Yeah, Brandon throwing some jabs, some strikes. Here comes Cardell with a nice flurry of punches. Brandon going for that takedown.
Brandon starting to control him into the cage there. Trying to tie him up a little bit. Cardell trying to work his way through, getting loose there, getting through.
Yeah, Cardell's definitely trying to work those underhooks and trying to control Brandon a little bit better. Brandon's doing a solid job of controlling Cardell up against that cage right now.
Yeah, these two guys, you're not going to see a lot of jitters with these guys, Steve. These guys have been around.
They're not scared to throw, and they're definitely going to stand up. These guys are solid wrestlers, so you see a lot of clinch game, a lot of taking. Oh, solid knee right there by Cardell. As I talked about the clinch game in wrestling, Cardell kind of shuts me up real quick with a nice few knees.
Yeah, Brandon looks like he might be playing a little possum there. Trying to feel out what Cardell's looking to do. Turns it back around, gains some control.
And Brandon's moving himself, and so Brandon's trying to work those underhooks. When you get those underhooks, you control that body. You can see right there, look at Brandon with one underhook. Definitely going for that takedown. Cardell doing a good job stopping it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll tell you the great thing about Ben Lagman in the cage is he's going to keep these guys moving. He's not going to let them tie up and sit around. Being a strike force fighter himself, he's going to keep these guys punching and moving.
Nice solid takedown by Brandon right there. He finally gets his takedown. And he's in the guard of Cardell Williams. Brandon doing some grounding pounds. He tries to work out of that. Stands up. Cardell doing some nice up kicks. And stands up.
Brandon says, I'm none of that. Let me invite you back to the center of the cage and let's see what you got on your feet.
There's a nice leg kick right there. Both fighters still trying to throw each other out right now in this first round. Brandon, nice right hook.
Big right hook. Brandon looks like he's going to start putting a little pressure on Cardell here.
Brandon again putting Cardell's back up against that cage, looking for another takedown right now. Nice knee by Brandon.
Ben looking in and saying, come on guys, keep it moving. Good forearm there by Brandon.
Brandon definitely trying to work those underhooks in right now to try and go, just try and control Cardell. Nice knee right there by Brandon. Last 10 seconds of the first round, sorry.
Absolutely here. Well, we're going to see round 2, that's for sure. These two fighters feeling each other out.
Great first round by both fighters. Again, making their pro debut tonight here at XFS Disarm up in Valley View, California. As both fighters get ready to take some advice from their camps.
Bringing it in round 2 here. Ben brings the action together. XFS right in the middle of the cage. Looking at some of the sponsors there, we'll look at Nitro, One-on-One, Fightco. 619 MMA is out there, aren't they, Steve?
Yeah, they're definitely out there. You can catch them on the weekly podcast for XFS. And let's get back to the action. Some nice furry punches right there by Brandon. And this is just a scrap. Oh, nice Muay Thai clinch by Brandon right there. Big, solid knee.
Big knee. But Cardell said, hey, listen, I'm here to fight. You know, that you're going to have to throw a little bit more than that to get the best of me.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've seen these fighters fight. I've got to see a lot of them fight at amateur shows here in San Diego. And these guys bring it, man. And you can definitely see it right here. Cardell's not afraid to stand and bang. He's definitely not afraid to take it to the ground. He's got a solid chin. And Brandon's showing that wrestling, man. Brandon keeps getting better and better. Control.
That's the key to fight, Steve. More fights won on ground control than any other discipline out there. So Brandon's showing some veteran training there. Obviously, been training with Hendo and really getting a good feel for that ground game.
Yep, and Brandon trying to pass the guard of Cardell right now, trying to throw some little ground and pound in there. Loosen Cardell up with some elbows, but Cardell doing a pretty good job of avoiding some strikes as Brandon drops some left bombs on him. Again, trying to open up Cardell.
Yeah, it's obvious that Brandon is starting to feel a lot more comfortable here in the second round. He's controlling this round a bit more than the first, and he's looking for almost had a arm twisted back there.
Brandon goes into the full mount. He had Cardell's back transition into that full mount. Cardell's got to do something before this stops this fight. If the fighter's not defending himself smartly, the referee will stop that fight in a heartbeat. It's all about protecting the fighters.
Absolutely. Ben knows that the first rule of safety, first rule of XFS is safety here at the fighter. So he's looking to make sure that Mr. Williams on the bottom is able to defend what's going on.
Yeah, and Brandon was dropping some big elbows there right now. He's still in that full mount. Cardell pushing off the cage to kind of maybe flip Brandon off of him. It's an escape that you do learn right when you learn mixed martial arts. Use the cage to your advantage to help you. And Cardell was trying to do that right now, but it didn't help him. Brandon dropping those big punches on him full mount right now.
Yeah, Cardell needs to get up. He needs to get free here. He needs to get back to his feet, throw some strikes from the standing position, and try to get on top of Brandon here, because this second round is definitely not going his way.
No, this round definitely going to Brandon. First round I could have gone, it was a little iffy. I would have given the first round to Brandon. I'm definitely giving this round right now to Brandon Morris. There he is, round number 2 over, and Brandon finished on top of Cardell.
Brandon really excited. He's trying to get that crowd up behind him here, and we can hear it in the background. The crowd is really starting to take to Brandon being in the cage.
Yeah, both fighters giving their all. They're leaving it all in the cage tonight, and the crowd is behind them 100%.
Absolutely. Here it is. We're going to the final round here. Ben brings them together.
Now they touch gloves.
Yeah. Cardell says, well, you know what? After taking a beating for a couple of rounds, I'm going to give you some respect.
Oh, nice high kick by Brandon right there. Cardell definitely has a little bit more gas right now, so maybe Cardell's looking to open it up in the third round.
His corner probably told him he's going to have to win this round in order to take this in a decision, or he's going to have to take him out before the bell rings.
Yep, and Brandon with a nice knee right there. Cardell went for a takedown, but Brandon stopped it. Brandon ends with that Muay Thai clinch, Cardell's back up against the cage. Then live in close looking on.
And those knees will wear on you. You don't look like much, Steve, but you take enough of those knees to the thigh, it's gonna hurt you.
Oh, I know. I definitely know. It adds up. You might not think that those knees, you keep taking those knees in the same spot over and over and over again, you're gonna start feeling a little bit, start hurting.
Absolutely. It looks like Brandon is he's starting to control. Oh, Cardell Park catches him there. No, Brandon gets back, gets him against the cage. Wow, he looks like a cagey veteran with some of his ring expertise there. He's
oh, here comes Brandon with the big slam.
What do we got here? Boom! Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
The crowd definitely loved that one right there.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Williams will definitely be tapping gloves to start the fights in the future after a slam like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of fighters, respect that, and a lot of fighters take that as disrespect.
Absolutely.
So who knows what Brandon took that as? But definitely Brandon that side control right now, doing some moves.
Dropping those knees into the rib cage, into that left delt. Cardell, he's in a world of trouble right now. He needs to get up and he needs to get going.
Yeah, he does. I said earlier, I've seen both these fighters fight, and I've never seen Cardell get handled like this. And Brandon is doing a very, very solid job of controlling Cardell right now. His wrestling is looking really good. Transitioning right into the full mount.
You know, it's really fun to watch these young debuters go at it because these are really the future of the sport. And when you see guys as accomplished as they are at this point, at 0-0, pro debut, you wonder how really good they're going to be when they start getting to those 6th, 7th, and 8th pro fights.
Oh yeah, I mean, Brandon got the high mount, now he's got a high mount on Cardell, dropping some more ground and pound on him. Brandon is looking very good right now.
Yeah, Cardell he needs some hope and a prayer right now because where he's at with 10 seconds left, it can only mean one thing, and that's
it's not looking good. Brandon's dropping the ground and pound right now with some haymakers, and that's
there it is. Steve, I'll see you up in the cage. Let's go to a decision and find out who won this fight.
All right.
All right, Steve, they're getting the fighters shirted up for the sponsors. Let's go back to replay. It looked like Cardell was taking it too, Brandon.
Yeah, Cardell looked like he was controlling some of that fight in that first round, but with the vicious knee right there, Brandon didn't look like he knew where he was at, but Brandon, with the wrestling, just controlled the pace of the fight, controlled everything.
And then after that, with this big slam,
well, that definitely got the crowd going.
Here we go to this decision.
Winner by unanimous decision.
And your winner by unanimous decision out of Team Quest, Brandon Morris. We're rolling.
Steve, definitely an exciting first fight going into our second fight of the night here.
Yeah, we got some more pro debuters tonight.